What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Weapons I Never Used in Black Ops. And if you've never watched any of my Weapons I Never Used videos, it's basically me just talking about what I do and do not like about a certain weapon within the game. That might be any weapon of any specific type, like a SMG, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, assault rifle, etc. So I talk about a weapon that I would generally not ever go near or never touch, and basically I call it I never use based upon the amount of kills I've gotten with it. So before going into this video, I had about 20 kills with the Spectre, which is the weapon I'm using today if you're not sure. And so I would definitely rate that as a weapon I've never used. And it's a weapon I don't use because I'm not an SMG type of player. I prefer using assault rifles, and if you've seen any of my videos in the past, I mainly use assault rifles. So I'm trying to spice the game up a bit, because Black Ops is getting very frustrating for me, and I'm trying to use things that I don't normally go or touch at all. So by using the Spectre, it's kind of bringing me something that I've never used before. So that's what the whole series is about, and showing you guys weapons and gameplays that are weapons that you would probably never see on YouTube. So the Spectre, what I don't like about it, well, I think without extended mags, you're really going to struggle to get kills. It's a bit of a spraying weapon for me because, well, all SMGs are to me, but I think the Spectre, without extended mags, is probably not going to be enough. I'm not sure how many it is without extended mags. I'm probably assuming 30. That could be enough, but if you need to get 2 kills in a situation, probably not going to get them both without having to reload, then finishing them off. Because it does take a fair amount of bullets. It's not like the MP5K or 74U where you just immediately down your opponent. Look at the decoys. I'm getting fooled by the decoys, but look at this guy camping in the corner, sitting there and watching the kill cam, going, "Oh my god." That's just what ticks me off about Black Ops. People just sitting in corners, they're not playing the game properly, And that's what I try to do with when I'm playing. I know this isn't the best score in the world. You'll see at the end of the game what I got, but I'm trying to play how you guys want me to play. Want to see. You guys don't want to see someone camping in a corner. Trust me, if I sat in the corner the whole game, I could bring you a 40-0. Well, this is a free for all, so 30-0. But I'm not going to do that because I get bored. So I'm just running around with the Spectre. So maybe I'm not approaching this weapon in the right way, but I think that's what SMGs are mainly used for. Run and gun, do what you can with it. If you get a kill, then well done. But all the SMGs in this game I don't really like, besides the MP5K or 74U, because I feel they're just a bit too weak compared to the other weapons in the game. So I picked up a 74U here. You'll see me using it. Now, my favourite SMG, if I had to pick one, would be the MP5K, and that's evident from the amount of kills I've gotten with it. Well, it's only 300, but it's more than most of the SMGs that I've used, and I just think the Spectre can't really compete with the other SMGs. So if you have to pick an SMG, it would definitely be this one, the 74U, or the MP5K, which I just picked up. So it's just a lot of differences between the amount of bullets it takes to kill an opponent. Like the MP5K will down your opponent instantly. If you're running around, you're going to get dropped by an MP5K very, very quickly. So look at that. Compared to the Spectre, the obvious choice is there, but if you want to spice it up a bit, you want to use something that if you've never used before, want to try out the Spectre, I would give it a go, because I had a bit of fun with it. When I was playing this, I was just completely focused on trying to get some sort of a gameplay, because I've really been playing shocking lately in Black Ops. I've been playing so many other different games. I've stopped playing Black Ops, and I think my skills, or if you want to call it that, have really degraded on Call of Duty. So I'm kind of struggling at the moment to bring videos and do well with these weapons I've never used. Because it is tough trying to go into a weapon that you have never touched before and play well with it. Look at this guy. Come on. That's what ruins this kind of game. That's why it makes it so tough, because even on a free-for-all, if you ever camp on a free-for-all, that's a joke. I really don't like people who camp on free for all. I think it should always be the run and gun kind of game mode, and I would just wish they would fix it, just like making a way to much harder to camp, because it's just ridiculous. You're trying to use an SMG. It's a close quarters weapon, but when you're getting picked off from a longer range, you just can't do well with this weapon. And so, if you're trying to use this gun on kind of an array or something like that, just forget about it, because you're better off picking an assault rifle, or hell, if you game a sniper rifle. So certainly the Spectre, you got to be map wary, you got to be wise, you got to know your maps well. You got to think about it. Grid is probably just alright, just probably no bigger than Grid, I wouldn't say, because all SMGs are they got fair bit of recoil. They struggle from longer ranges, so you got to stick to maps that are a lot smaller. I know that's very obvious, and you may be thinking, "Oh, of course we already know that." But a lot of people, they still try to use 74Us on array. They try to use it on jungle or hazard or whatever. It's just ridiculous. So I'm stating the obvious, but sometimes the obvious needs to be stated. Now, overall, I think the Spectre is a pretty decent gun. I didn't really use it much because I had enough of the game by the time as soon as I got this gameplay straight off it, I had enough. But I probably would give this weapon another go if I just wanted to have a bit of fun and spice it up a bit. If I wanted to get a good score, I'd definitely go with something like a Galil or an AEG, or if you want to go SMG wise, an MP5K or 74U. So, anyways, guys, as always, if you've got another weapon you would like me to use on Black Ops, tell me in the comments down below. And if you like weapons I never use, thumbs it up and subscribe, because I'm going to bring you some more episodes in the future. I didn't win, but I think I did alright for considering this is the Spectre we're talking about. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.